and I'm Leah, teacher today, day 2 of rotation. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Thank you. You may now be seated.
We will now hear from the Patty Sports Show.
Yes. Teddy ball game.
Patty Sports Show.
Good to see you, boys and girls. Good to see you, teachers out there. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. And Tuesday does mean Patty Sports Show,
right?
Where we like to learn some lessons about life through sports. So Teddy ball game, what is happening out there in the world of sports right now?
Well, Luch, last poll question we had South Carolina or Kansas as a college. I said South Carolina, a little warmer, a little nicer, I think. You know, Kansas get a little cold.
Yeah.
Patty Nation agreed with us on that one.
Absolutely. Good call, guys. Good call.
Luch, we got the NBA playoffs started this weekend. Teddy ball game. I was glued to the TV, watched a bunch of NBA games. My Philadelphia 76ers back here defeated Toronto 131-111. Sixers were led by my favorite player right here, Tyrese Maxey. Check him out. Great player, scored 38 points. That's the most, the most with 0 turnovers, which is pretty awesome too. Awesome. No turnover. Sixers won again last night, so they're up 2-0 against the Raptors. See how that goes. Another game that I watched, Luch, was the Boston Celtics. They outlasted the Brooklyn Nets at the end right here. Jason Tatum, who scored 31 points. But with about 0.1 second, I think that ball came out of his hand to win that game. It was, right there at the end of the game where he actually scored that point to win.
Counts.
That's right. And Duluth, finally, the MLB season has started. You can see here that our teams here, Phillies, and I know a bunch of people out there, Nationals fans. We're not doing so hot right now.
It's early.
Very early in the year.
That's early. You never give up, never lose hope.
But I tell you, who's happy out there, Mr. Harrington, New York Mets up there, #1. So we'll see how that goes. Our poll question for this week has to do with that. It's going to be, who are you rooting for? Mets, Braves, Phillies, or Nationals?
Come on, Patty Panthers. Don't let us down. At least root for us,
That's right.
All right, boys and girls. Well, first of all, I mentioned this really briefly yesterday. This month, in addition to Autism Acceptance Month, is also the month of the military child. And I want you guys to pan this camera right on out here. I want to get a shot of these guys right out here. Look at that crew right there. Look how many of our Panthers are standing out here. And let me explain something, boys and girls. We talk about, adults. We talk about the soldiers who serve, right? But we forget about the families that serve along with them, because the families of those who are serving actually, in the military, the families that support them are serving also and have to make a ton of different sacrifices, from losing family members to having family members gone for long periods of time to moving constantly. And we have such a large group of Patty Panthers out there that are serving right now. And we are just so proud of them, and it's just an awesome sight to see. And we want to show them our support today, this month, and always. And in sports-related fashion, of course, Chuck Bednarik. There are a lot of athletes who have also served in the military. And this guy right here is one of them. He was known as Concrete Charlie. First of all, he played both offense and defense in the NFL. That never, ever happens anymore. He was a tough guy. He was an 8-time Pro Bowler, 5-time first-team All-Pro. I mean, he was an incredible football player for the Eagles. But he was a gunner who ran 30 missions in World War II, earned the Air Medal, 4 Oak Leaf Clusters, the European Theater Operations Medal, 4 Battle Stars, and the Good Conduct Medal, in addition to being in the Hall of Fame in the NFL. So many athletes, so many of us serve all around the country, and it's just, it's awesome to recognize these guys, most importantly, our Patty family out there. And also in sports-related news, and once again, coming back to Autism Acceptance Month, we have one of our other awesome autism teachers here, Miss James, who is going to share a little bit more about autism and how it relates to sports.
Okay, so I'm going to take off my mask, but I have two athletes that I wanted to bring to you guys' attention. And one is more recent and one is older. And one of them was in the Phillies. So the one that is more recent, in 2018, the Kansas City Royals drafted the first minor league player with autism. And his name was Tariq El-Abor. And Tariq El-Abor currently plays for the Royals, so you can check out his stats online. And he was born with autism, and he did not actually start speaking until he was 6 years old.
Wow.
So his biggest dream, he says, was to play baseball, and he's living it. So that is a really cool story about him. One of the older ones was Jim Eisner, and he played for the Phillies. He had Tourette syndrome, and he also had autism. He was diagnosed later with autism in life, but he played for 15 years combined, and he played in the World Series as well. And he played in the Phillies, and he also played on the Marlins. And he had an amazing batting average. He averaged 404 percentage, and he also had a 3.41 on base percentage.
That's
which is
awesome.
pretty fantastic.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Boys and girls, autism is not a disability. It is an ability. It's a special ability. It is a gift. It is a gift to serve for our country and to support those that serve. So, guys, we got to appreciate all the walks of life that we have here at Patty. That's why we say, together we are Patty Strong. Have a great day.